dreams are whipped clean, I shift mean green, sip lean, and the ops don't know. Free up my team with a big, big dream, and I mean, man, never go pro. See man up in the chat, but I know how to react, po-pone, no, I never so cold. Come run up in the back, get a back, 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 you don't want this.
Good evening. You currently just watched some wonderful footage from our pep assembly here at St. Albans High School today. The sophomore class ended up winning the Spirit Stick, and the rest of the sports were showcased off today. Welcome to Crawford Field in St. Albans, homecoming game 2025. St. Albans Red Dragons are currently 0-6, coming in with a loss to the Hurricane Redskins, 44-22. Tonight, the South Charleston Black Eagles with a 1-4 record this season. Last week's loss to Herbert Hoover was 48-6. There is a ton of events happening this evening in St. Albans, so let's take a look. Homecoming coronation at halftime. Interview with the new vice principal at St. Albans, Mike the Tank Scarbro. We have Kaylee Dawson, alumni, 1 year removed, to talk about homecoming. Jackson Holbert and Mark Seipolt with the game action. Hope to be able to hear some of the band. They will be doing pregame today instead of halftime. It's a beautiful night for an October game, with nighttime coming earlier and cooler. Tonight's kickoff, 66 degrees. Halftime is 60, and by fourth quarter it'll be 59. The players are on the field finishing up their warm-ups, and the production crew's in place. Producer Josh Bowman. The cameras are run by the St. Albans High School Media Club. Stats with Jill Seipolt. Play-by-play game coverage with Mark Seipolt and Jackson Holbert. I'm Jackson Thompson with Countdown to Kickoff. Kaylee joins me next. Don't forget, you're watching live streaming coverage on Video Productions and listening live on WWSA 96.9.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Why choose Thornhill Auto Group?
It starts with selection.
10 quality brands.
All from a name you've trusted for years.
Plus, a great selection of pre-owned.
And don't forget, practically every vehicle we sell comes with Thornhill's Value Plus warranty.
It's coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy
at Thornhill Auto Group.
So you're ready to get started on that home remodel? Then America's #1 exterior remodeler is here to help. For over 19 years, Window World of Beckley has helped homeowners in our area take care of their greatest investment. We make it easy to remodel your home with special financing options and convenient monthly payments. Because we are locally owned and operated, you can expect the best in customer service. We're excited to see what you have in mind. We look forward to helping you create the home of your dreams.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
Welcome back to Crawford Field. I'm Jackson Thompson, joined by Kaylee Dawson, 1 year removed alumni. Now, Kaylee, this is your first homecoming game back. How do you feel?
I feel great. I always loved the homecoming week of St. Albans. It's always one of my favorite weeks of the year.
Awesome, awesome. Now, I'm going to ask you, how do you think we're going to do tonight against South Charleston?
Well, Normally we do pretty good against South Charleston, but I don't really know how we're playing this year, so we'll see.
Alrighty. Now, how do you think band's going to sound? They just had the switch here this past year from Mr. Martin to Mr. Robert Vinoy. So how do you think they're going to sound?
I think they're going to sound great. They normally do, so.
Yeah, band here recently had a competition just a week or two ago, I want to say, and they got second place in everything except for band commander. She came in with that first place trophy. Riverside went first with every other thing. They both schools have had great bands the past few years. Now, I'm going to say, what is one of your favorite memories about St. Albans?
One of my favorite homecoming memories was when my junior year we won the Spirit Stick from the seniors, which was that was our goal. That was very accomplishing. And then I always loved the dances. I really like that kind of stuff, so.
That's a big underdog move. Just like earlier today, the sophomores won the Spirit Stick from everyone from the current seniors. Now we're gonna move on to first off, I'm gonna bring some attention to currently T-Mobile. Mr. Rorick, Jacob Rorick at the high school, who is also a coach, was able to secure a $1,000 check through T-Mobile and give it to the football team. Currently on the field right now, we're recognizing Mr. Rorick, Miss Stingo, the new principal, Braxton Robinson, a band player who also helped, Miss Tina, and Jesse Bowman, who are all affiliated with the high school. Now, how do you feel this money will possibly be spent, Kaylee?
I hope it's spent on, let's see. I don't know. I'm not well educated in football, so I don't really know what they need to be spending money on. So.
Alrighty. Now, we're going to look over here at the homecoming court. They are down. They've been getting ready for the past hour or so. That will be announced. The winners for the senior class will be announced later at halftime. Now, currently they are still congratulating that T-Mobile check, and it is $1,000 to the football team, which is a very nice boost. Now, next thing I want to ask is, what do you currently, actually, how much bigger do you think this crowd's going to grow? We have a pretty good size out here right now. It's homecoming. Everything's nice decorated.
Yeah, homecoming always has a bigger crowd than all the other games, so it'll be a pretty big crowd. The stands will probably be full.
Alrighty. Currently, our football players are lined up, messing around a little. Coaches are getting them in line. We have cheer practicing down there. They even have a tunnel and some blow-up dragons down there. It is looking great. St. Albans is prepared and decorated. Mm-hmm. Okay. I am handing it off now to Mark Seipolt after this break. I'm Jackson Thompson. You're watching live streaming coverage on Video Productions and listening live on WWSA 96.9.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Levy, where they are right.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back live at Crawford Field in St. Albans tonight. Homecoming 2025. The St. Albans Red Dragons and the South Charleston Black Eagles. Joining me now live is a legend here at St. Albans High School, Mike the Tank Scarbro. Buddy, it's been a few years since you've been back here in the, well, I guess probably longer than that. I think you went to Nitro maybe before you went over to Riverside. But tell us about where you've been in the last few years, and I guess catch us all up.
Well, first of all, thank you for the legend remark, but that's maybe being too generous. I don't know about that. There's worked for a legend here. It was what first brought me here, working for Derek Christian back in 05. I just told Dr. Potter on the way in, I walked through that door Thursday of the first week of August in 05, and I've been here ever since, and the community's been kind to me ever since, so that's great. But no, I had spent 9 years on the staff at St. Albans High School. It was a great opportunity. You know, had all kinds of leadership opportunities and mentorship. You know, I'm walking in big shoes in Dale Glancy's shoes, who was my boss for 13 years. And, of course, Jeff Kelly was a great one. So learned what leadership should look like. And then so that went to Nitro for a year and a half and took a PE-only job so I could free up some time to complete my grad school stuff. And then was given an opportunity to go to Riverside and was getting ready to complete my third year when this opportunity opened up, and I'm glad to be home.
What will you be doing at St. Albans High School? You just take over for Glancy, and
yeah,
I guess
I tell people, and Mr. Glancy probably won't mind me saying this, is I'm the better looking Glancy now. So okay. Yeah, and my primary function is discipline, but I also have facilities, maintenance, safety, those types of issues, service staff, custodians, cooks. Custodians is another responsibility, but we are all we're all academic focused as well. So we're doing some walkthroughs and just supporting and coaching teachers to the very best of our ability. You know, the biggest thing about St. Albans day one was I wanted to get in classrooms, every classroom in the first couple periods, and I missed a couple. But what I saw was I didn't see not one disengaged classroom. And, you know, and the staff there is senior, and the young folks that are there are good, and they're falling into the fold of those senior folks. And, you know, that is the real strength at St. Albans is that staff. They're wonderful.
New leadership at the top there. I don't know if you had a chance to meet her before you got the hire. You know, your thoughts. You guys are going to have a good work relationship, I'm sure. But
Absolutely.
Your values and her values right on line with each other, I suppose.
Absolutely. Yes, I have an opportunity to meet Miss Dingo in a meeting over the summer. And we established there that I'd actually had her in class. So that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a wonderful opportunity. And, you know, my job, if I'm working for her or I'm working for Steve Loftus at Riverside or whomever I'm working for, it's my responsibility to do my job. So whatever responsibilities are mine, that's what I'm going to own and do real well. And that way the principal can be the principal, you know, and they can be a little forward focused and see it around the horizon me and the other assistants can take care of the operational side and the day-to-day, and let the principal be free to do principal stuff. And I have confidence in Miss Stingo. She's going to do a great job. I was reminded this week, even good transitions can be hard sometimes by Sean Price, who's a wise counselor of ours who's been there for a while. Our school's been through a few transitions, and the train's going to keep on moving. And I feel confident that Miss Stingo is going to lead us in the right direction. And like I said, my job is to support the overall mission and support her so that she can do her job.
Riverside, that was your first VP job. You see any differences, or you think that it's pretty much the same, or?
Day one at Riverside, my first comment was, you guys get a bad rep. Since I've been there and invested, and I hated leaving unfinished work. I was proud of my body of work there. I think I created some positive growth as part of the team there. So that was hard to leave those folks because those kids need you, just like the kids at St. Albans need you. Educators, we are a child-first business. Mm-hmm. Every decision we make is child-focused. And so, yeah, each school has its own particular challenges. They're very similar in nature. There might be one particular item or how things are dealt with slightly different, but they pretty much, all the schools in the district pretty much mirror each other. They're not as diverse as one would think. The cultures and communities might be slightly different, but they mirror each other. Yeah. And again, one of the reasons I liked Riverside was it was a true community school. What attracts me to St. Albans and why I chose to live here many years ago is because it is still a true community school. Everybody within the community cares about the direction and the focus of the institution. So it's our responsibility to be good stewards of that institution. It's our responsibility to make sure we're kid focused and have a servant's heart. Be able, one of the things I do as a vice principal is I put my parent hat on a lot. If I can't articulate why my choices are the choices and the path we got to go with my parent hat on, then it's probably not right. And so that is a big focus and a big guide for my decision-making processes. So.
Athletics. I know being in coaching, every time I went to Riverside, you were always present. I mean, yeah. I don't know if that was your main job, and you just love to do it.
Yeah.
What kind? And I know Dale was big into the athletics. You're going to take that same role on too, try to be as many games and beat the kids in the hallways to get out to play. And
well, the big shoes with Mr. Glancy. He's been. I think he came to St. Albans a year before I did, and he was my boss at Stonewall before that. Well, West Side used to be Stonewall. But big shoes, because as he grew professionally, personally, and he cared more about the community, he took a lot on, So for me to be able to take on what all Dale took on or assumed over time I don't think that'd be feasible. We have a very strong athletic director, Rick Whitman, who's been there for 20-plus years. He was the AD when I first came here in 2005. I have a lot of confidence in Coach Whitman, so I'll help him however I can. I am, what brought me to this community was football. First time I ever came to this community, I MapQuested, looking for Derek Christian on the first Thursday of August in 2005. And had walked in the door down here at Crawford Field, and had he not needed an O-line coach, he wouldn't have hired me because it was a true cold call. But, I care about athletics because it supports the overall mission and creating well-rounded kids that know how to be a good teammate, put others' priorities above their own, focus on the mission at hand, learn how to deal with disappointment, learn how to deal with hardships and struggles. So, yes, athletics and co-curriculars like the band and dance team and everything else, all those are important. The more things we can get kids into, the greater that they're going to graduate with their cohort.
I agree.
Greater that they're going to show up at school.
We were talking about Riverside. I don't know if you the Majorette Festival last year. Riverside winning the Majorette Festival, and I think St. Albans finished number 2 in that. So, you know, outside of sports, you know, extracurricular activity, the bands, you know, are part of it, and we come out to see the bands, and it's just as well. And you know, when we go to college, you know, that's what we go, you know, sit there in their seats at halftime. So, well, Coach, I guess I can still call you Coach.
Yes, we'll always have that title.
Yeah.
Most of the folks, some of them are in their mid-30s now, but I'm still Coach Tank to a lot of folks around here.
Oh, I want to ask you that. Where did Tank come from?
Short version is 16 months old. My great uncle was supposed to be watching me in one room. Tom and Jerry was on in another room where my mother and her cousin were. And great Uncle Bud stacked up suitcases and boxes to keep me from going in there. I just piled right through it. He called me Tank. And,
stuck with you.
Yeah, when I started playing football, you know, at an early age and doing all right, you know, that reemerged. So that's what my mama calls me, my wife, you know, that's who I am. If people call me Michael, I'm like, yeah, you probably don't know me real well.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking before we got on the air, and I think that in soccer, I think my first year coaching soccer, I think you were coaching, I think your son was the same age as mine, and somebody told me, that's Tank. And I was like, who's Tank?
Yeah.
So, you know, I think that's how we met. It was Tank. I never, you know.
I tell people, I said, when you're 50 years old and you look like Santa Claus, you probably ought to quit going by Tank. But now it's brand recognition. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The guy that's in charge of HR at the district, his name's Ron Pauly, and Dr. Williams was referring to me. And, of course, Dr. Williams hired me at St. Albans a long time ago. And he just said, Tank, something. Mr. Pauly is like, who? Snake? So now the HR guy calls me Snake.
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake Tank.
Yeah, and I call him Oz because he's the man behind the curtain.
There you go. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming on before the football game. Any productions here tonight?
Yep.
St. Albans picking up the first win?
I definitely hope so. I think we can win this one. We just got to not beat ourselves. That's a big thing. And then, you know, take care of the football. We'll be okay. I want to take a pause for the calls and say Josh Bowman does a wonderful job of setting all this up, and he does a wonderful job for the community, you know, video productions, and you doing this and giving my man Jackson Holbert a chance to do, you know, you want to talk about tough as woodpecker lips. That's one of them that he's tough. So,
that's what I hear. I've heard the legend there.
Yeah, he played a middle school football game for me with pneumonia. So,
jeez.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mark. I
appreciate you, Mike, or Michael the Tank.
Yes, sir.
And, hey, basketball season's right around the corner. We'll hope to get you back at the press box there or the table side, and I'm sure you'll be at the games, and we'll talk to you again.
All right, sir. Thank you, Mark.
All right, you're welcome. And once again, we're at St. Albans tonight, Homecoming 2025, and as we look down on the field, the St. Albans band performing before the game because of the homecoming coronation is at halftime. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Jackson will get in the seat, and we'll get you ready for this South Charleston game. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production and live streaming on the Retro 96.9 WWSA.
At Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
So, what all you need there, man? I got.
Care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon, or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Kevin downstairs was telling me, he said, they told me they were going to tell me every commercial break, and they never said anything about what time was on the clock.
Yeah.
Back live here at St. Albans Crawford Field. It's homecoming 2025, and the crowd's starting to move in here as we get closer to kickoff. And the band performing pregame tonight instead of the halftime due to the halftime coordination. Now we got Jackson in the studio with me here to bring us the live action here this evening. And Jackson, 0-6 St. Albans and 1-4 South Charleston. In the past couple of years, I think this is the game that both teams looked at each other to pick up that first victory. And you know, pretty much the same this year. St. Albans actually starting to put some points on the board now.
I mean, you think about it. They went scoreless for what, 4 straight games?
Yes.
And then back-to-back games, they put up double-digit points. I mean, they're moving in the right direction, given their schedule early. Their schedule early was tough.
You know, the thing last week, and I don't know if you checked that game out or not, 5 straight turnovers, 5 possessions, 5 turnovers. You can't win like that.
No, you don't stand a chance. In a game that you give them 5 extra possessions and not get completely blown out is a great game, because that 5 extra possessions, especially when you turn it over on your side of the 50, doesn't help you at all.
And we had a combination of stuff. I mean, there was fumbles, interceptions, but we're going to take to recognize the callers here as the color guard comes out onto the field, and we'll just pause here with him and stick with the band here and let you guys all enjoy the national anthem here.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General Store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General Store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
All right. Good job there done by the St. Albans marching band. And as we get ready for kickoff back into our coverage here as we pregame here a little bit of the South Charleston Eagles, we noticed in the starting lineups coming out, their starting quarterback has moved into the backfield this evening here. So, you know, maybe they're trying to, after that big blowout last week, maybe trying to invent something new, maybe, you know, get some different offense, because I think I do believe he's probably one of their leading rushers at the quarterback position too. So, you know, I don't know their plan on that, but, you know, having a different quarterback back there could be an advantage for St. Albans. You know?
I mean, when it comes to South Charleston, I mean, you got to get your best athlete the ball, and I think that's what they're trying to do right here. Rather than having him at quarterback, trying to get him the ball, running back, out the backfield, put him at receiver, do a little bit of everything.
And we saw that. We saw that with St. Albans a couple of times, bringing in Campbell a few times. Because I mean, he's playing out, but bringing him in, running that Wildcat a few times, and I think they did it a few more times last week. And I also think they even Wildcat with Lowe a little bit last week too. So St. Albans trying some things different to try to get some of their faster guys, more athletic guys, the ball versus the standard,
hand it off, like I said, you got to get your playmakers the ball any way possible. You have got to get it in their hands. Whoever you have most faith in should be touching the ball 20 times a game, and it doesn't matter how it is.
Yeah, and St. Albans is getting a little bit healthier. Tonight in the lineup is Elijah Bass. We haven't seen him all year. I know at the beginning of the year, a senior, high expectations, good defensive player, and he hasn't taken a snap this year, but he is in the lineup tonight. So, maybe some
maybe a little spark.
A little spark on defense. And, the defense has just been good and bad. I mean, it's they come out and make some good stops, and then they'll give up a big bomb or missed tackles or careless penalty. And careless penalties have been on both sides of the ball. But the pass interference, not really careless, but some of those extracurricular activities
the
there
after
at the
the
end.
the after the play stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's what has knocked St. Albans off track a lot. Like drives, and when you're getting ready to have a stand on defense, and you see that little yellow flag come flying, and you're like, here we go.
Yeah, and players coming out for the coin toss. The captain's there for St. Albans, number 71, Morgan Watts. Number 9, Reese Lilly. Number 5, James Lowe. And number 72, that is Lincoln Jackson. Uniform change tonight for St. Albans.
The black. I
Going
love
with
the
black unis.
I love the black. That's my favorite jersey that they wear.
I like it because I can see the red number.
Yeah.
The red numeral on there, it stands out. Makes it good.
My class was the first one to put those on.
Oh, really?
Yep. It was pretty sweet. So seeing them out here is kind of nice.
Bear with us tonight because, I might have the old numbers laying out here. I was informed that a lot of numbers may have changed here this evening. So hopefully I got the right numbers as we get ready here to get game time as the Phil Collins song that brings the St. Albans football team onto the field. A new tunnel here tonight, I do believe, here, thanks to the Little Red Dragons, I think they're called, or the Scarlet Dragons. Yes, is responsible for the new tunnel here this evening. South Charleston crowd not too crowded over there, not like we've seen with the Spring Valley and the Nitro. And, but
I mean,
And here they come onto the field with the Dragon.
Oh, Sparky.
So one good news tonight, we have a scoreboard. Now, we don't have our clocks in the end zones, but you know what? I can live with that as long as I have a scoreboard.
Pick a battle, and I'm taking the scoreboard over the play clock any day.
So, that is that's a big win for both teams. I think that when you're especially a quarterback or anything, you're probably, looking at a blank screen up there, it's tough to know if, especially when you get down to the end of the quarters. And I know the referee, too, he probably really hates it, keeping the time on there and knowing when it's out of bounds and stopping the clock. And I know I used to ref basketball, and I used to do these rec leagues, flip my whistle from pocket to pocket to know what possession, and that sometimes got confusing. Some of these little kids that have jump balls on every play. But we are ready for kickoff. Campbell will be kicking it off for St. Albans, and they'll be kicking it off to the Red Dragons, or the Black Eagles, sorry. And number 2, Gordon back. Number 10, Perkins. And that last number looks like number 1, Malcolm Brown, is the deep backs to receive the kick here from St. Albans.
Trying to get the clock reset here. There we go.
And again, the St. Albans Red Dragons wearing the black uniforms with the white helmets tonight. You guys use the white helmets too with those black uniforms?
We had, it was like almost a two-tone. It was white and black.
This is a short kick. Looks like purposely a short kick as the ball is fielded there by number 3, Valentine. And he caught the ball about the 35. Good return as he gets close to midfield. And that's where the Black Eagles will take over on their first possession. Kane O'Reilly will be their quarterback this evening. And as we mentioned, Malcolm Brown will be moved to the backfield here. Statistically, I don't think they're a real big passing team.
No, they rely on Brown a lot.
So they're going to use a 3 wide receiver set, 2 at the top. And here comes Brown as he breaks over the line of scrimmage, and he's held up there at the 50, and he pushes forward. He's still pushing forward. Brought down by a host of Red Dragons there.
They came out with that little read option. It was like a zone, read option zone. Quarterback has the option to pull it.
The South Charleston team got some unique play callers over there with the
nice
clocks.
and bright.
Looks like their wide receiver left early, no flags. Wide open downfield as we talked about them not passing, but yeah, that time there, I think that was
James Lowe.
James Lowe to break that up. Yeah, correct.
Even on a ball that he got beat by a step because the kid went early. He recovered very well, played through the hands. Not to get a flag there.
Good defense, but I think the wide receiver down here at the bottom looks like he left early, but the referee's right there on it. Now the St. Albans team leaves early, and this is something that's been killer all season. I mean, just, you have a chance to get your offense on the field, and you give them the first, this will be close. I don't see where they mark it. They're going to mark that first down, or they're going to mark that 3rd and inches.
The way the down marker over there looks, I mean, from up here, it looks like it is a first down, the way they have this ball spotted.
See where they got it here. We didn't mention it before, but Donnie Mays returning back to South Charleston, coming over from Hurricane High School, which originally was at South Charleston.
Yep.
And it will be a first down. That'll be the first down of the evening, and South Charleston gets it on a penalty. 5-yard variety as offsides or encroachment on St. Albans.
I can promise you one thing, that where Coach Stotts used to coach at South Charleston, he would love nothing more than to beat South Charleston here tonight.
This time Malcolm Brown takes the inside handoff, goes off to the right side, breaks it up for about 5-6 yards there. They're going to mark him about 7-yard gain. Campbell brings him down. Right now, the offensive line for South Charleston winning the battle up front. So it'll be 2nd and short here. Riley with the snap, and this time Riley's going to keep it if he gets up over the 30 to the 25 to 20, cuts it back inside and brought down to the 8-yard line.
Elijah Bass, we were just talking about him.
The last guy there for St. Albans. You talked about the read option there. That's exactly what that was there. He put it in the belly and pulled it out and ran it around. This time the ball's given to Brown again. Brown with the stiff arm, pushes forward. A couple yards on that.
2nd and goal.
Bass with another tackle on that. Here comes Brown again, and Brown's going to take this one into the end zone. No one touched him that time.
Untouched. We're getting dominated up front on the defense line right now.
Well, the experiment's working so far. Just stop. So the extra point here for the Black Eagles. That is number 39, and I don't have a 39 on my roster. 99, okay.
Jaden Bumpus.
So I'm totally missed that. Did the ball go through?
I do. Yeah, 7-0.
7-0 South Charleston there. All right, so after the first possession by South Charleston, as they march the ball a little over 50 yards up the field, they get on the board first. St. Albans now going to be bringing their offense out. So we've been scoring some points, and you know, I mean, hey, you're only down 7.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You can match them here.
Plenty of time. I mean, just can't shoot yourself in the foot here.
Bumpus will kick it off.
McKees Carter and
James Lowe back. Saw a lot of good things out of Carter in that last Spring Valley game.
Yep. I mean, he had a kickoff return.
This time the kicker's going to kick it out of bounds. That'll be a penalty.
Good field. It started field position.
Trying to keep it away from Carter.
Yeah.
Kicks it up. Reese Lilly, the quarterback. Like I mentioned last week, St. Albans down at Hurricane and fumbled on their first 5. Well, didn't fumble. They had an interception, I think, in there and a couple fumbles and in their first 5 possessions. So, I mean, just got to stop beating themselves. I mean, you know, the penalties and – but managed to put 22 up on the board last week.
Yeah. Empty look here. Oh.
2 backs back with the quarterback Lilly. 2 wide receivers, man in motion. And the handoff inside. It gets to James Lowe.
I don't have a number 8.
Number 8. You have to bear with us. Like I said, the numbers have changed this week. And
I think that looked like Isaiah Muhammad, because I don't see a 28 down there, and that's what they have him listed as. I bet you he's number 8.
Same formation with 2 backs. Carter in motion as he comes around. This time it's given, and it looks like we got a penalty marker down here on the play. And that is Isaiah Muhammad in there at number 8 instead of we had him as 28. Check the penalty. I think we're going to get a face mask against South Charleston. So we'll pick up the first down by the penalty, same as South Charleston did on their first possession.
Every little yard helps.
Exactly. Well, it's at 5.
It should be automatic.
Should be
first down. Yep.
St. Albans coming out of the gate here with a little bit of different formations. What we've seen in the first few games at home here, they've run the 5 out. This time
in doubles.
Double stacked on both sides. Low in motion as he comes around. Here comes, looks like number 8 again, Muhammad. being the featured back here tonight instead of James Lowe.
Give him a little workload.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I wouldn't want to tackle him.
He's a
big old boy. Stocky.
Yeah. Good carry of about 8 yards, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Red Dragons. Same formation this time with 4 wide receivers, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. One running back is Muhammad. This time it's a fake to Muhammad, and Reese Lilly's keeping it. He's going to carry up over the 40 down to the 35 before he's struck down. And monkey see, monkey do. We saw that with South Charleston, and now we got a return there with Reese Lilly with St. Albans.
Just our front's dominating South Charleston right now. It's like deja vu with what just happened with South Charleston.
We have a high-scoring game here this evening. Muhammad is the running back. Here comes James Lowe coming out of the wide receiver into the backfield. With the H-back is Bass. Carter across the motion. And this time the handoff goes nowhere. Actually a loss of yards on this one. James Lowe drugged down there behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of movement on that.
Yeah. I was surprised. I don't know if they had Chance Campbell on or not, but the receiver from down here went in motion, and they didn't have anybody else on this side of the ball, so I was kind of surprised.
Big loss there of about 10 yards, so that'll bring up 2nd and 17, or 7 yards loss on that. St. Albans with a lot of motion, and once again, 2 wide receivers down here. Carter in motion. He's going to take the end-around handoff here, and he is met in the backfield, and he's going backwards again. St. Albans was staying positive with just the simple stuff, the runs, and now trying to mix it up a little bit with all the motion, and now they're going backwards. That brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 21 to be exact.
With negative plays. You're not. Go ahead.
Reese Lilly maybe have to air it out this time. He hasn't made a pass yet here in the game. And here it is. Oh, what a pass. Another fumble here. Let's see if he...
How's that not?
We got a lot going on here. It was a good pass by Reese Lilly. He hit James Lowe. James Lowe took a hit. And fumbled. The ball come loose.
Did he have possession?
I didn't think he did, but you know, there's no...
Yeah, I mean, and it's not... I mean, it was a hit to the head, was it not? I mean... I don't understand how there wasn't a flag.
Yeah.
He was defenseless. He hadn't.
He was in stride when the guy hit him for South Charleston. This time it's Malcolm Brown as he takes the handoff. He's up over the 50 to the 45, down to the 40 to the 30 as he races down the sideline. And he's going to take it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So from the 25-yard line all the way to the end zone, that'll be a 75-yard touchdown run by Malcolm Brown for South Charleston. Not a good start.
Not at all. Hey, plenty of game left. Put the last 2 plays behind you and move on. Can't let it affect the outcome.
Bumpus once again for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So early on, it's the South Charleston Black Eagles up 14-0, and we'll take a quick break. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production, listening live on 96.9 WWSA.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
Homecoming here at St. Albans High School tonight, the South Charleston Black Eagles and the St. Albans Red Dragons. And South Charleston coming out here in the first quarter, putting up 14 points. Lead this game 14-0 as St. Albans gets ready for their second possession. James Lowe and Carter back for St. Albans. Last kick went out of bounds, and this one here is headed to that same corner, but this one's going to be a little bit shorter, and Lowe picks it up and gets slammed to the ground there by the South Charleston Black Eagle. That is number 21, it looks like, Cheney, Damon Cheney with the tackle. So the ball will be placed just right around the 30-yard line on St. Albans side. They head from the Riverside to McCorkle Avenue. I think St. Albans maybe needs to just go back to simple football here.
Yeah, go back to running Muhammad. If not Muhammad, run it with Reese. Because once you open up the run game, the pass game becomes a whole lot easier.
And then we got a whistle.
Mouthpiece.
Player has to run off the field there for St. Albans. It's number, and I don't have his number neither. It looks like 77.
Tyler Elkins. It's not on here.
Okay. And here we come again. It's Muhammad. Picks up a few yards. It'll be second down and 7 for the Red Dragons. Get their offensive linemen all set and back in the game. St. Albans with 2 wide receivers down here at the near side. 2 running backs lined up right beside of Lilly. And then a guy in motion, and then inside handoff
to Lowe.
To James Lowe.
Gain of what, 4? 3?
Carter that time came in motion, made a loop around. I've
Yeah.
never seen that before.
That's
Loop around the running back.
Part of that read option. That defense end crashes, Reese pulls it and becomes a speed option. Have the option to pitch it to Keese or keep it running himself. Hey, we ran that kind of offense when we were here, read option style.
4 wide receivers, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Here comes James Lowe in motion, and this time it's a fake handoff to him, and Reese keeps the ball as he carries it up to the 40, and I think he's going to get enough for the first. Signaled by the referee, it's a first down for St. Albans. First couple games, we didn't see Lilly do that. He was more passing oriented, and in the Spring Valley game, we saw him starting to put the feet to work.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good runner, flat out. He can fly.
Long.
Yeah.
Carter in motion once again, and this.
That's not.
Another run by the quarterback. Now we got flag in the backfield, and I think we're going to have a holding call against St. Albans. I think that play was born for disaster there. It just didn't look fluently.
No, not at all. And here, 1st and 20.
So let's see what St. Albans elects to go to the passing game here. 2nd and long, or 1st and long, 1st and 20. With only 2 wide receivers. Carter's coming across in motion. This time it's going to be another inside handoff. And not much there. Can't tell. I think maybe that was Muhammad once again.
Yep.
Couple yards on that. So it'll be 2nd and 18. And you were talking about getting the run game established, but 2nd and 18 is a little hard to get that.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, it puts you in a spot where you can't really run the ball. I mean, unless you bust one open. But
we haven't seen the tunnel screen. We've seen that a lot against Spring Valley, and
you said that, and we have not seen it yet.
This time Muhammad once again, and he carries players up over the 40. And South Charleston.
9-yard gain here.
Mason with the stop there. Yeah, it brings up 3rd and 9.
Makes it a little bit more manageable. 3rd and 9's not ideal, but it's better than 3rd and 15. Good run by Muhammad right there.
One running back with 3 wide receivers at the top, 1 here at the bottom. No motion this time. Reese Lilly, and there we see that little screen to the wide receiver, and sniffed out by the Black Eagles there is maybe a yard gain on that. So that'll bring up 4th down. Looks like St. Albans is taking Reese off the field, so it looks like we'll see a punt here.
Yep.
Campbell. We haven't heard much of Campbell this evening. We've mentioned him a lot this season.
Yep. 3-sport athlete.
Back to punt. Gets good hang time on this. Fair catch called there by South Charleston. And that's about the 27-yard line there where they'll scrimmage for their 3rd possession. They're 2 for 2. That last possession, only 1 play.
Hopefully get I think we could have got off the field on the first possession had we not had that penalty. But they've got to find something for Malcolm Brown. We torched us.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. I mean, 3 wide receivers and give the ball to Malcolm Brown here. We had the 1 pass, 1 quarterback run, and here we got another pass, and this one's too tall as the quarterback tried to hit Gordon, and the pass was just a little overthrown there. Now for South Charleston, with the success on the ground, that will open up their passing game now, as you talked about what St. Albans needed to do.
You saw it on their first pass. I mean, the ball was a little bit underthrown, but he was wide open, and Lowe just came back and made a good play.
Here comes Malcolm Brown, who takes the inside handoff and blows right through that first tackler as he carries it close to the 1st down. I think he's going to get it. Yep, signaled by the referee. It'll be a 1st down. So a 10-yard gain by Malcolm Brown, and this is where we want him. He runs off the sideline. And being replaced there by, looks like number 22, Malachi Hall. As here comes Hall up over the 45 to the 50 and down to St. Albans' 45-yard line. So different running back, same results.
Yep.
And we've seen this a lot with St. Albans trying to stop the run this season. Shady Springs, the first game, just
Spring Valley.
Yeah, you didn't have to pass. They just ran it.
Yep. Starts up front.
Quarterback fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out. He's getting all kinds of time. And now he decides to take off running, and he's going to be tackled for a short gain there. Good coverage downfield.
Those plays that string out have anything can happen, moments of disaster for both teams.
Good for St. Albans defense. They didn't let him get out of that containment.
Absolutely.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Right now, the Black Eagles leading here at at the end of the first quarter at homecoming, 14-0. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production and live action here on Retro 96.9 WWSA.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
At Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
No,
And we're back live here at second quarter action, Homecoming 2025. What's some of your memories of homecoming games?
The only one I really remember, I remember two. My junior and senior year. We played Lincoln County here. We were 0-8 at the time, I think, 0-7.
Got the victory?
Yeah. We played Lincoln County. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough game. Offside St. Albans. Penalties killing us, man. And then my senior year was a COVID cut short year. We played Riverside on a Saturday.
Saturday game, yeah, I remember those on those COVID.
Rough. Ended up getting beat.
This time Hall takes the handoff, and he sprints up over the first down almost to the 30-yard line. It'll be another first down for South Charleston.
20. Brought down by Alonzo Long.
Long on the tackle.
Yeah, he didn't play last time we were here. He didn't play against Spring Valley.
Yeah, I think we called his number a couple of times, and he wasn't even in the game. This time the single back is Hall. This time the fake handoff, and the quarterback throws it up over, and another good defense.
Coverage. Nikis all over it.
Carter, man, he's a player offense and defensive side of the ball.
Absolutely. I think he plays a little bit. I think he plays everything.
Yeah.
I don't think he comes off
Never
the field.
comes off the field. So we got 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass. This time the quarterback keeps, and he is going to be drugged down there as he crosses up over the 20, and that'll be good for another first down, 11-yard gain for the quarterback, Riley. So right now the South Charleston Eagles getting the first downs, running the clock, and moving the football.
Just driving it right down the field.
This time the little shovel pass.
It's a hold.
South Charleston, number 2, Gordon. It surely looked like a hold, but no penalty flag there as we get a look at this.
It's a hold all day.
And we got an injured player here for South Charleston as the trainers come on the field. And we'll take a break. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production and listening live on 96.9 WWSA.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. and a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Homecoming here, and we were talking about your homecoming experience. Riverside, they, I guess when Riverside began, Riverside, East Bank, and DuPont, they were a powerhouse.
Yeah, they. When we were playing them, I'm pretty sure they were in the playoffs all but 1 year.
Riley's pass is too tall again as he is the crossing receiver. Looks like Lazo there for South Charleston. Lazo, a freshman. Rode back from Florida with him one time on a plane. He was by himself. And St. Albans offsides once again.
First and goal. We haven't seen Malcolm Brown on this drive, I do not believe.
Yeah, I haven't either. They've been running Hall. Riley once again the quarterback. A little bit of H-back action now with 88 Terry. Hall with this give, and he's going to carry this ball into the end zone once again for South Charleston. South Charleston starting the route. We've seen this story a few times this season.
Yeah.
Let's see if Bumpus for the extra point. Snap is down. The kick is up and good. 21-0 is our score here at Crawford Field as St. Albans is hosting homecoming here this evening, and not real good results. We'll keep it right here as we try to get this team pepped up here. As we've seen putting 22 up last week at Hurricane. I looked a little more out of this team here this evening. Come out a little bit homecoming.
Came out flat.
And
yeah. Think they'd be. Yeah. I'd never wanted to lose a homecoming game.
yeah, most likely it'll be your biggest crowd of the season.
Yeah.
Usually, typically.
Get all the families out.
Yeah. One of those games, you want to show your pride, especially with a lot of people coming back from, wherever, that's moved away from the area.
Yep.
Come back for the homecoming game.
Yep.
Different kicker this time, and I don't have his number on here. It's 30. And this will be a short kick, and now we got a little action out of bounds here, so that St. Albans will benefit from that. Elijah Woods, the up guy, took the return, and he was a good 5 yards out of bounds there before he got slammed to the ground there by South Charleston, and out comes the laundry, and I thought the laundry came out.
Yeah, personal foul.
Mark this 15 yards off. Just put the ball in good field position for the Red Dragons. They get the ball close to midfield.
Hopefully this will start a nice little run here.
Anything to energize that defense, but we've talked about
Keep them off the field. I mean, I know most of the guys played both ways, but the less your defense is on the field, the better off you are. And that hasn't been the case a lot this year.
I went back and watched the South Charleston Hoover game, and this is what happened to South Charleston last week. This time an offsides is going to be called against South Charleston. Farmer coming across the line, knocking over the offensive lineman. So it'll be a free 5, so it'll be 1st and 5. Those are the best kind.
Absolutely. Anything free.
Yeah.
Anything free is nice, for the most part, I should say.
Reese Lilly's going to give the ball end around. Looks like Carter coming around in there, and he's going to be met. As soon as he crossed the line of scrimmage, they may give him a half a yard to a yard there on that.
Go back to Muhammad.
Second down and 4 for St. Albans. Yeah, Muhammad's run was running so good that first possession.
Yep. We're get Reese back involved. His legs were working. We've seen, what, 2 pass attempts? 1.
In motion once again, the fake end around. And Reese Lilly will keep this, and he's manages for maybe a yard, yard and a half. Didn't really give him about a half a yard on that, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. And we got an injured player for St. Albans. As the trainers come out, Jason. We won't have the segment this halftime with Jason this week because of homecoming, so everybody stay with us because we will go straight into the homecoming festivities, the coronation, and we'll probably take that commercial break and then we'll go right back into that. So stay with us for that. And this is Muhammad, I think.
Yep.
Limping off the field here.
Hopefully just a cramp.
Got up rather quickly there, so hopefully nothing serious. Jason will wave that magic hand and so big 3rd down here, Jackson.
Yeah.
This is probably 4 down territory.
You would have to think. I mean, you have nothing to lose right now.
In motion, here comes Carter. This time it's going to be James Lowe as he tries to get outside, and he does. We've got flags in behind him. And, oh, man, I tell you, there's not a kid out there that takes harder hits than James Lowe. And then we got a penalty marker down behind him there. I mean, that flag
there's a late flag, too.
Let's see what we got here as we try to sort it out. The one would probably be a dead ball foul, I would think.
Yeah. Back them up 10, move them up 15. Or move them back 15. Could be on St. Albans.
Couldn't hear the referee. Unsportsmanlike on the Black Eagles, so
be an automatic 1st down.
So that worked out. Just like we drew it up.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, they moved the chains.
Yeah, they did.
We
give enough gifts out. We need to receive a few.
Yeah, absolutely.
The homecoming gift there.
That was.
And you'll get that from struggling teams, you know. I mean, South Charleston comes in at 1-4 with that one win, which was a good win over Ripley. But
last second Hail Mary.
Yeah. And we got movement up front.
It's going to be how.
I don't know. I don't know how to cure it. I mean, we started in August.
No, they started before that.
Yeah, and it's still every week.
Mental. like my motto for my sophomore year on from Coach Watts was be tough. Doesn't matter what you're doing, be tough. That's everything. Mentally, physically.
Inside handoff number 3. I think that's
30,
Bossy.
33.
33.
Kimball. No, you're right. It was 3. First time we've seen him tonight.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Bossy run the football this season. Not much on that to be still second and 15 as they just give him the line of scrimmage on that carry. We haven't, like I said, on the passing, we've seen the tunnel screen and the crossing routes. We saw one tunnel screen. We haven't seen any of the crossing routes yet. And then we got equipment take care of, I guess. Number 18 for South Charleston runs off the field there. Harrison. Straight up field, and Reese just missed his intended receiver there, Campbell, and I think that's the first time we've mentioned Campbell other than the punt. And he's been one of their big players so far this season.
Can make the big plays. They've had him lined up at tight end a lot in that two-back formation with Twins, and he's the tight end. Kind of a different look.
It's time forward wide receivers, 3 at the bottom, and this one is a little out patterned. I think that's Campbell. There we go.
Yep.
Nice little out pattern. Catches the ball about the 35-yard line.
Be 4th and 6.
One more of those. Pick it up.
Yeah. I mean, you're in no man's land right here. You got to go for it. I mean,
yeah, definitely forward down territory here. Carter down here at the short side, 3 at the top. One running back is Bossy.
Give him
this time. Oh! And there's Kimball, and just dropped the football. I think he was looking upfield.
Looking upfield.
Because that ball hit him right in the hands. He had a chance here, I think.
Yeah, it would have came close. I was looking down here at the bottom on the keys there. Playing inside leverage. Run a nice little 6 and out. First down.
South Charleston will take over again, and they've been perfect so far this evening.
3 for 3.
And we got a timeout. And that'll be St. Albans timeout, so we'll take a break. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production and listening live on Retro 96.9 WWSA.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
At Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
Don't forget, if we get closer here to halftime, 7:13 here in the second quarter, it's homecoming here at St. Albans High School, and we'll have all the halftime festivities with that. So don't go anywhere. Don't run and get you that snack, because this will happen rather quickly. They get everybody on there and go. So
absolutely
stick it out here. 4th possession for the South Charleston Black Eagles.
Brown is back in the backfield. That kid's good.
Looks like he was moving forward there, but no flags or anything. And this time, the crossing pattern there from the quarterback, Riley, as he hits his man in stride. That was Lazo. And Lazo does, well, you know, Lazo's dad was a quarterback here in West Virginia from Florida. Played at Division II maybe played at Glenville maybe as a quarterback.
Yeah.
And his son, the wide receiver. So.
That kid's good. I watched him last year down there at the middle school for
Yeah.
South Charleston. He's got talent. He's got speed.
Another player down for St. Albans. Coach Stotts out with the trainer. Looks like another cramp. We talked to Jason about this and the cramps, and he said it's more than normal.
Yeah.
You didn't have this, and he said it's just kids refuse to hydrate and
don't take care of their body.
Yeah.
I used to struggle with that, but it's also tough playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Not
And he
getting a
did
break.
mention that too, that these
Yeah.
kids are not coming off the field or
Yeah, so you're burning a lot more than like you put in majority of the time.
he said there's the ratio and all this chemistry in it, but you can't.
Yeah.
You just gotta get up and start drinking water in the morning, and
if you can't do it the morning of the game, it starts
the day before. That's what he
Yeah.
was saying too. He was saying, we can't get it all in one day. You need to hydrate. Start on Thursday, and it was a bad snap, and this ball is going to be no good. The holder got it down, but kind of awkward there, and the ball looked like a knuckleball going up through there. So a missed extra point, and it's 27-0 in favor of the Black Eagles here on Homecoming 2025. And for St. Albans, I would stick to the run and try to maybe grind some clock and get some
the
momentum
passes have
that
been
way
there too. I mean,
Yeah.
they're open. We just either hits us in the hands and we drop it, or
Well, we had the fumble, which still
questionable.
See the replay on that.
We've been doing these little. They're trying to keep away from the return, two back deep.
Cameron Williamson this time trying to kick. They have 3 different kickers have kicked off for South Charleston. This time Carter gets it, and we see what Carter can do here as he gets spun around, still on his feet there at the 20, and then he gets drugged down behind the 20. Good coverage there by the South Charleston Black Eagles. Number 27, Brad Riggs, spinning Carter around, because we saw what he did at Spring Valley there, making people miss.
Yeah.
So we got 6:54 here in the second quarter. St. Albans yet to put any points on the board.
Just keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
But they put first downs up. I
They
mean,
have.
Shady Springs, we had more penalty yards than we did total yards.
Timeout, South Charleston.
South Charleston. All right, we're watching live streaming coverage on video production and listening live on the Retro 96.9 WWSA.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
They had the fourth one. Hall.
22. Back live here at South Charleston. Back live here at, in St. Albans for the South Charleston Black Eagles and the St. Albans Red Dragons. And right now it's been all South Charleston, 27-0.
Going with the empty look here.
this series since Stotts. Well, Stotts last year. Stotts beat South Charleston. This time Reese keeps the football. And he gets up over the 20. Going to get a couple yards here. Is Reese coming over to the sideline to get the play.
We were talking about that last time.
Yeah.
They don't know which one they want.
They need those signs that South Charleston has.
These would be hard to read at night. I mean, I know they're bright. Some numbers look the same.
First time I've seen that. I know in college you see a lot of pictures and wristbands, and this time 5 wide receivers, nobody in the backfield, just Lily. So he gets the snap, and this ball's going to be picked off, and this one could go to distance, and it does. No one there for St. Albans. That ball was thrown right at number 4, Cossins, and he returns it all the way for a touchdown for South Charleston.
Thrown behind him.
So, yeah, South Charleston just running a base defense there. And I don't know if the receiver ran the wrong pattern or the quarterback just didn't see. And we got another equipment adjustment here on South Charleston. As one of the offensive linemen run off the field, another one runs on. Saw this a lot last year when they changed a lot of rules on the equipment, the head equipment.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it too much this year.
Their knee pads and I think the majority of its mouthpieces.
Yeah. Okay. Offsides on the extra point. Now let's see if South Charleston will go for 2 or
get their point back.
And Bumpus stays out there. And this one's up and through. So South Charleston continues to put up points. It's 34-0 here in the first half. Still have 5:53 in the first half, and don't go anywhere. We still got halftime, the homecoming court. Stick with us with that. And bring back some of those old memories of yesterday of homecomings.
Yeah.
Was you ever in the homecoming court or anything?
Yeah, my junior year I was. Ooh. It's fun.
Yeah, go out there in your football uniform. And
yeah, all smelly. I got you, Josh.
This time, Farmer, or no, this is number 30 kicking off. Here comes Carter once again, and Carter runs into that wall of South Charleston and drugged down there by Workman. So St. Albans once again on offense.
Trying to get something going here.
Get something on the board before the half would be nice.
Absolutely. All it takes is one play to flip everything in this game. I mean, they've scored 34 points in a quarter and a half. Why can't we?
Yeah.
All it takes is that one play to get that spark. So, we'll see.
Two running backs in the back this time for St.
There
Albans.
goes
Here's
Lowe.
a go. A good run. Here's Lowe, takes it up over the 50 and pushed out of bounds. Number one, Malcolm Brown. We mentioned his name a lot on offense, but on defense there. This is James Lowe out of bounds. A good little hole there.
Yeah.
James Lowe's not a very big guy. Don't take a very big hole to squeeze him through.
Yeah.
Jackson showing me his picture of his junior year. There you go. Was that your girlfriend?
No. Just a good old body.
Here comes Bossy up over the line of scrimmage for a couple yards.
Bossy's down.
Another timeout here by the officials, so we'll take a break. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production and listening live on Retro 96.9 WWSA. Just a good old buddy. Yeah, we're back live here at Crawford Field. Josh, our producer here, his daughter is in the homecoming court, so he's headed down to the field. So we're on our own, Jackson.
Yep. All on us.
The boss is going. We can play. Two running backs in the backfield with Reese. This time Bass was in the backfield as he swings out. Both running backs swing out to the outside. Bass went to the slot. Oh, and Bass was wide open. The ball was just a tiny bit low.
Yeah, pressure.
Good reason there. He took the pressure there and got hit as he released the ball.
Kid can take a beating.
I think if you play for St. Albans, I think you have to learn to take a beating.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to bring up 3rd down and 8. Five wide receivers, 2 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Reese is back. There's that little crosser.
There, flag.
James Lowe looked like he was either held or pass interference. Let's see how they call this. Calling the hold on that.
Like we said earlier, we'll take the free ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kept it from fourth down.
Jay, if he didn't hold him, that would have been 6.
Yeah, absolutely. But it would have been nice if we could have shown a replay if our replay man was here.
Reese gives the ball inside to Lowe. Lowe gets a couple yards there.
Good tackle.
Big number 88, Miles Terry there for South Charleston. I was looking at their roster before. Got a lot of young players in South Charleston.
Yeah. A lot of these kids were at South Charleston Middle School last year. They were really good at what they did.
Some good things there for Donnie Mays to come. Carter in motion. This time it's going to be Bass with the run. Up over the 30, down to the 20, 15, and gets tucked down there about the 11 and 12-yard line. New wrinkle there.
Yeah, nice little run by Bass.
Bass is, we mentioned in the pregame, our first action of the season. He's been out injured. Don't know the extent of his injury, but I know he hasn't played.
Yeah.
So with 3:55, St. Albans marching for a touchdown here. Ball sitting outside the 10, so we do have an opportunity to get another first down. This time Reese on the option.
That's a little speed option I was telling you about. Has tricked the defense in.
Good job. Good, well run that time there by Reese Lilly. I do believe that was Bass once again, maybe? On that?
Nakis.
No, Nakis, okay.
Never mind. Good. The screen went black, and I was like, ooh.
We can't have that happen.
Nah.
Two running backs in the backfield in motion. Here comes Carter. Carter makes that little loop around the running backs. This time it's going to be kept by Reese Lilly as he pushes forward and slammed hard to the ground there by South Charleston. So it's going to bring up third down, about 3 yards for our first. Definitely 4 down territory here.
Absolutely. Got to punch one in before halftime.
Yeah.
Get a little momentum swinging our way.
Play stop. Or the clock stopped on that. No, there's running again. Maybe our clock broke again. I didn't see anybody call timeout. Getting a little home cooking maybe with the clock. 2 in the backfield with Reese. Reese is going to carry, and is he going to take it into the end zone? And he does. Reese Lilly with the quarterback keeper. Comes off that left side and goes into the end zone for St. Albans' first touchdown of the game. What'd you see there, Jackson? As we look at the replay.
Just faked it out. Bass had a good block, set the edge right there as the lead block. Allowed Reese to get outside. Made the last guy.
Just outran him to the end zone there.
Yeah. And that just goes back on the misdirection stuff is the hardest stuff as a defense to guard. Her kick is up. Good.
It's good.
Chance Kent. Was that Chance Kent? Yep. Chance.
So St. Albans gets on the board just before halftime. It's 34-7 in favor of the South Charleston Black Eagles. But a little momentum, and halftime coming up. You know, maybe we can get a good talking to there. There in the locker room.
Yeah, I mean, it's a positive. You're putting points on the board. If we could get a stop right here before half, that'd be nice too.
Yeah, this is a must. They can't give that 7 right back with 2:40 to go. And you know South Charleston's going to want it, so, I mean, it's not going they're going to sit back on it here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got the music jamming. Campbell will set it up to kick it off. Malcolm Brown is back. This is going to be an onside or no, just a pooch kick. And the up man for South Charleston, number 12, Braden Workman.
I said this last time I was here. I don't understand that.
It just gives them yards.
Yeah. If you're going to do that, onside kick it.
Yeah.
Why not give yourself a chance at the ball rather than pooching it to the 40-yard line? I mean,
kick it out of bounds, you only get it to 35 if you don't want to kick it to the speedsters.
Yeah, I mean.
And we saw South Charleston do that on their first kick.
Yeah.
Malcolm Brown back in the backfield, and he's going to take the outside handoff, and here he comes up over the 50 and knocked out of bounds.
By Chance Campbell. Good piece of hitting right there.
So another first down by South Charleston as the clock is stopped as the ball went out of bounds. 2:31 before the half. Across the middle. Oh, nearly intercepted there. That ball should have been picked off there by Bossy and just right through the hands. Riley's pass. Again, that looked like the one that Reese threw the INT on it.
Yeah.
Just
no man's land. South Charleston was wanting a flag, but they didn't get one.
One running back, Malcolm, 3 wide receivers, one at the top. This one's going to be Malcolm Brown. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage and pulled forward. Now we got a flag in behind, so maybe we got a hold here. There we go. Back him up.
And I think even on the stop, that's the best we've stopped the run all night.
O'Reilly hasn't, other than the pass to Lazo, hasn't really shown the ability to make good pass plays. I mean,
Yeah.
we could just stop the run.
Yeah. Be nice.
And here comes Riley again as he heaves it up. And as I say that, he makes a good pass, but unable to come up with it. His number 10, Perkins, Christian Perkins.
And the keys on the coverage.
Yeah, I think if I'm a quarterback for the opposing team, I don't go to his side.
No.
And St. Albans comes off sides again. I'm about to go down there and make them do push-ups between.
Yeah. They need to hold each other accountable when that happens. I mean, if you're holding each other accountable, it doesn't happen more than once. Every time they go in 2, we jump. Every time.
So they get 5 back from that holding penalty. Makes it 3rd and 14. Riley's back, throws it across the middle, and this one's a little low and outside.
Hey, they only ran off 30 seconds right there. Given that if they don't go for it.
Let's see what they got here at 4th down and 14. Malachi Hall into the backfield now for South Charleston. Looks like they're going for it. Keeping the quarterback Riley out there. Lazo down here at the far side or near side. And St. Albans jumping around again, and I think
we had a timeout before it happened.
Scares the life out of you.
Yeah. I mean, he's right next to the ball.
So South Charleston calls the timeout there. What'd you see on that formation, Jackson? You see anything?
They had the up back. I mean, they had Lazo down here one-on-one. I think we saw it earlier. I might take my chances with that kid.
Just run the go.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the speed. He's got the hands. You had two to the short side of the field, 2 receivers, and then the up back on that short side as well. And then Hall in the backfield. Maybe a screen pass.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, with Hall or Brown, either one of them with a screen pass, they can break tackles. So.
Yeah. We have twins with an up back to the wide side of the field. Lazo down here at the bottom.
Riley fakes the handoff and throws it up to Lazo, but he ran right into the double coverage there.
Yeah.
Or into the safety playing in the middle of the field there.
Good play by Lowe.
I think in a couple years, Lazo don't make that.
Yeah. Lazo, or Lowe, if he would have just turned and looked for the ball, it would have been, I mean, probably a good thing he didn't intercept it, but could have went back for 6. You never know.
Yeah. Well, St. Albans with 3 timeouts.
They ran 35 seconds off the clock.
2:05. There's an opportunity here. Maybe put 14 on the board here at the half.
Like I said, all it takes is 1. Get you right back in the game.
And we've seen it many of times at every level. High school, college, pro.
The one college game comes to mind was the, I think it was like 2015 TCU-Oregon game. TCU was down big, came back and won in the bowl game.
Reese in the backfield by himself. He's getting pressured. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to be stood up right there at the line of scrimmage. A lot of running, but nothing to show for it there. 154. My biggest memory on that, Pitt, West Virginia, that may have been before your time. Alex Van Pelt from Grafton playing for Pitt brought him back to tie. 31-31. I think it was like 31-8 or something there, and came back in the 4th quarter. Campbell's tried to make the catch. It was a little bit behind him. Tried to bring it in with the one hand. Wasn't able to do it. The thing is, St. Albans has the speed. If we could just get those passes where they could catch it in stride.
And he really hasn't had much time tonight. Every time he's thrown a ball, somebody's in his face. So they're trying to get the ball out quick. That one was just a little bit behind him. Empty set.
5 wides. 2 at the top, 3 here at the bottom. Reese, pressure coming from the outside. Across the middle, and the ball is dropped by James Lowe. Best pass all night there. I mean, that ball was right on the number. So now it's 4th down, and Lily's coming off. Campbell coming in, so looks like they'll be punting it away with 1:30. Man, we had that.
Yeah.
Just high punt. No fair catch for this one, though. The ball's going to drop there at the hit the offense or the South Charleston player, but I think the South Charleston player got the carom. Dives on the ball. Yeah.
Need that one to go the other way. Give them a minute and 19. See if we can't get another stop here.
See what South Charleston does with a minute 19 here. Malcolm Brown, tailback once again. And
mouthpiece.
Well into the season to have these mistakes, not coming out with proper equipment. Riley's giving it to Brown. Brown takes it wide open, and he is going up over the 50 to the 40. Cuts back across field to the 30, 25, 20. A couple guys there from St. Albans gets a hold of him, tries to bring him down, and he does go down there at the 10-yard line. Malcolm took that ball at the line of scrimmage. There was no one touched him.
Yeah, no.
I know he's a talented back, but, I mean, look at that hole on that replay.
Yeah. I mean, the big thing about it is guys getting upfield to block. They're at the linebackers before linebackers know where the ball's even going.
And we saw Lazo put on a good block there, the wide receiver.
Tahal.
Stacked up. 51 seconds here. South Charleston, I do believe, has 1 timeout remaining.
1 timeout. 2nd and goal.
Across the middle, the ball's tipped in the air, and it'll fall incomplete. 24 seconds to go here and then we got a player down in the end zone for St. Albans. Didn't really see any hard hits or anything.
I think when he jumped, I think that's Cam. I think he's the one that deflected the pass up in the air.
Okay.
From his linebacker position.
All right, we'll take a break here. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production and listening live on 96.9 WWSA.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
Back live here. That was Campbell, the injured player, but coming off on his own power there.
South Charleston, 3rd down, 24 seconds left in the timeout. You can stop him here. It's a big stop. Right
Yeah, it
before
is.
halftime.
It'd be nice. 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
Let's see. South Charleston brings up here. They got Hall in the backfield. Malachi Hall. Seems like when they get in that short distance down next to the end zone, Malachi's the man. And this time they run that little shovel pass to Valentine. And Valentine's cutting across and into the end zone. So South Charleston does get that 7 points back that St. Albans put on the board here. Or at least 6 of it right now as they get ready for the extra point.
Yeah, they don't have this one. Different PAT kicker here.
Yeah. He kicked off a few times. He's got a pretty good leg also.
Yeah.
So that ball goes through. 41-7 here with 18 seconds remaining here in the first half. Halftime festivities coming up. Other sports in the fall. I know you're a baseball guy. Any predictions here going into the last round of the, well, not the last round before the World Series?
Anybody but the Dodgers.
Unfortunately, they moved on last night.
That just comes with, like, you see all these mental errors and stuff like that. It can happen on the biggest game of the year. It can happen to anybody.
Oh, and it has. I mean, just go back and look at old World Series clips of teams up and
Yankees last year.
Yeah.
One error cost you the game.
So kicking off for South Charleston, it's Williamson. Carter with the catch at the 30. He brings it up to the 40, gives a stiff arm, then drug out of bounds there by number 12, Braden Workman. Carter gave him a nice little stiff arm there, but Workman wasn't taking nothing. You know, he said, "Oh, I'll just toss you out of there."
He's holding on for dear life. 12 seconds. What can you do with 12 seconds? 2 timeouts.
Reese has got a heck of an arm, so.
Yeah.
And Carter's fast.
Yeah.
Just put some air under it and let him go get it. 5 wide receivers, 3 at the top, 2 here at the bottom. South Charleston only rushing 3, so he may have some time. But the Linebacker Hall rushing now. And there it is. It's a pass, and it's going to be a little too far out there for
Bass.
Elijah Bass. That's what they need to run for Carter.
Yeah.
6 seconds here, so time for one more play. As the officials try to get the ball back out of the play. This time, South Charleston lines up with 4 defensive linemen. Four defensive backs here. Let's see if Reese has a chance to hit one of his speedsters out here on the outside. Low in motion across. Ball's batted away and nearly intercepted, then nearly caught. That leaves 1 second, so we have time for one more play. I would think on that they would have went to the outside.
Yeah, I mean.
And he gets tackled there. It's halftime.
Yeah, and that's where all the dudes are, you know.
Yeah.
All the defense guys. I mean, trying to hit a seam, catch them sleeping, but I'm with you. I'm looking. Nikiska's the topless, or the top.
In motion low. Reese is going to keep this by himself as he comes up over the 40 and tackled there at the 45. And that's the horn for halftime. South Charleston's going to go into the locker room with a 41-7 lead. And we're going to come back with some halftime activities as the players get off. They'll be on here for the coronation, so we'll give you a 60-second commercial, and we'll be right back here with all the action. You're watching live streaming on video production and streaming live on 96.9 WWSA.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon, or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com. Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
And back live here at Crawford Field as we get ready for the halftime festivities. And we're going to mute ourselves, and we'll give you the address announcer, and then you'll announce everybody coming in. So enjoy.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon, or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com. Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Why choose Thornhill Auto Group?
It starts with selection.
10 quality brands.
All from a name you've trusted for years.
Plus, a great selection of pre-owned.
And don't forget, practically every vehicle we sell comes with Thornhill's Value Plus warranty.
It's coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy
at Thornhill Auto Group.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
So you're ready to get started on that home remodel? Then America's #1 exterior remodeler is here to help. For over 19 years, Window World of Beckley has helped homeowners in our area take care of their greatest investment. We make it easy to remodel your home with special financing options and convenient monthly payments. Because we are locally owned and operated, you can expect the best in customer service. We're excited to see what you have in mind. We look forward to helping you create the home of your dreams.
And back live, homecoming 2025 here at Crawford Field. The St. Albans Red Dragons and the South Charleston Black Eagles. Right now, the South Charleston Black Eagles 41-7 lead, and pretty much it's been all South Charleston, Jackson.
Yeah.
First possession, and it kind of set the tone for South Charleston as they had third down and 5, and St. Albans jumping off sides, give them that first down, and then they go in. And 8 plays, actually 6 plays in that possession, 48 yards, and that big penalty. Yep. So that kind of set the tone. South Charleston scored on their, first 4 possessions.
Yep.
INT for a touchdown. And then a dagger with final minute of the first half.
18 seconds left and let them score.
Yeah. And
after you stop them the possession before, it just comes down to stopping the run and stopping Brown. And it's been the toughest task tonight, stopping Brown.
And for St. Albans now, we showed a lot of positive. I know you were talking to the offensive guy over there in the other room, and he was saying they only had one negative play, running play. I mean,
and that happened early in the first quarter.
Yeah. I mean, we see the positives for St. Albans, but it's just those mental mistakes over and over and over. And you know, I mean, a lot of it, you know, we've seen a lot of injuries. We saw a lot of injuries last year, and you get a lot of young players in there, and you know, I guess that happens. But man, it just seems, you know, you're in game 6, 7, and that happens. Or, you know, and
you would think it'd be gone by the 3rd game.
Yeah,
I'll give you the first 2,
even for the young guys.
Yeah, after 3, I mean, that's on you. That's not being disciplined, not doing the right things at the right time when you need it the most.
So, and I mean, we got you know, another half of football. The only thing is here we're at that threshold where the clock can, you know, another score by South Charleston, and I think this clock would run out, you know, the rest of the game here. So, you know, we gotta hold. We get the ball first.
Yep.
Come out and put some points on the board, and you know, and work from there. But you know, as far as, you know, the St. Albans, I mean, I think this game they came out and tried some things different. I think, you know, we maybe tried a little bit more motion, maybe, but you know, we just haven't seen it. And we saw a host of new running backs that we haven't seen all year. I mean, it's been James Lowe show this week. We've seen running backs Muhammad.
Muhammad
got hurt. I don't know if we saw him come back into the game once he got hurt there. I don't know if you noticed him coming back.
I did not notice. And then we've had Boss.
Yeah, Bossy back here running back. Elijah Bass ran one.
Yeah.
And I want to stand corrected on Elijah. This is his first ever high school action, and he's a junior. So I think I had him as a senior, and so his first game, and kind of impressive.
Yeah,
I mean, he's playing really hard.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking to his dad. Said he hasn't played a snap of football since 7th grade.
Yeah, talented kid. I've seen him on the baseball field, and I think you probably have seen him on the baseball field. Maybe not for you, but seen him on the baseball field over the years, and knows that he does have host of talent.
Yeah.
His older brother played on the team last year, moved on to college, not as a college player, but played his senior year here at St. Albans. And the South Charleston Black Eagles taking the field for the second half. I want to say congratulations, and I didn't get the King's name, but if you see Josh, we may not see him the second half. His daughter was named the Queen of Homecoming, and I haven't seen him come back upstairs yet, so he's probably floating around here somewhere.
Yeah.
And very proud of her, I'm for sure. And we usually use Katie as one of our camera people, but he let her have the night off, though. So making his son run both cameras tonight, along with the media group here. So we are Getting ready to start the second half of action as everybody starts to get back into place. And like I said, we mentioned there that the St. Albans Red Dragons will open up the second half and receive the kickoff. Future scores there, or you got some scores for us, or score update, Jackson? Or
yeah, bunch of big AAA games. Bridgeport, this game's final. Bridgeport beat Spring Valley 48-14.
I didn't see that coming. I mean, Bridgeport must just
yeah.
Just give them the championship every year and let everybody else play for the second place, I guess.
Yeah, and then Princeton and Greenbrier East, it's number 2 and number 3 ranked teams in AAA. Princeton's up in the third quarter, 38-14, and then the team across the bridge is up on Lincoln County, 57-0 at halftime.
And that's our opponent next week is Lincoln County, down at Lincoln County.
And then you have Winfield's beating Ripley, 45-7 in the fourth. Couple of the Quad A games. Martinsburg is whooping up on, or beat Morgantown 34-6. Huntington's up on Parkersburg 21-3 in the third. Fairmont Senior, they were up on Wheeling Park 38-28 in the fourth. Woodrow Wilson's beating Riverside 14-12 in the third quarter. And then we have Parkersburg South is beating Hurricane 40-7.
Hurricane picked up their first victory last week against St. Albans.
Yeah.
And they're playing in that tough Quad A division. And, St. Albans.
And you lose your head coach.
Yeah, Donnie May's now here at South Charleston and building South Charleston up. Going on last week, I don't know if everybody caught it or not, the St. Albans Hall of Fame class of 2025 took place and went in there. I don't know if you are familiar with any of these names. This is the Hall of Fame class of 2025 that went in last week that was inducted into the St. Albans Hall of Fame. Grady Clark was a member of that. Bob Farron, Rick Fulmer, Kenny McCachran, Roger Meadows. You probably know Rogers.
Yeah, he's a basketball coach out there at Hayes for a very long time.
Yeah. Matt Norris.
I know him, too.
Margaret Osborne, you may know her. She's probably around your class, maybe. I can't remember what year they say she graduated. Jim Perry, Mike Rutherford. You probably know Mike. Yep. And Jason Sutton. And Jim Perry, my father-in-law.
Yeah.
Mentioned him there. So, inducted into the St. Albans Hall of Fame. Great class. I mean, I got to listen to them all talk, and large group. Which two of those members there now have passed away, but just to hear their accomplishments at St. Albans High School, and just to go back in time. I mean, just to listen and. It was a great inductee.
Yep.
And, I know that they're always looking for members to join. They're always looking for nominees. So, if you're in the St. Albans, went to school with somebody you think that should be in that Hall of Fame, you can call and get them nominated and get them in the next year's class of 26. You may be there one day, Jackson.
Maybe. Doubt it.
I know the last guy on that list, Jason Sutton, class of 87, I do believe. And I was reading his bio and stuff, and I think he was like one of the top 100 golfers in America at one time. He's still a professional golfer. Has
pretty
professional.
Impressive.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think St. Albans guy,
Yeah.
He's got professional golfers.
Yeah.
So, it's a great accomplishment for all those. And we're ready for the second half. Bumpus kicks it off, and a little short kick and a fumble on the kickoff, and I think South Charleston maybe got that back. And the referee agrees with me. They do have the football. So mistake on the opening kickoff.
Fair catch it and take your time.
I just I don't know if St. Albans is cursed or I don't know what we did to somebody.
Yeah.
To the football gods, please take it away from us. Just a second turnover of the night for St. Albans. The first one was an INT. Return for a touchdown by South Charleston. And here comes Brown. Brown met at the line of scrimmage and brought down
by Elijah Bass. When South Charleston does not get to the second level being like the linebackers, we do a good job at fitting the hole and making the tackle, but pretty much all game they've been getting to that second level and dominating. So
yeah, with Malcolm Brown's speed.
It don't take much.
Yeah. I mean, he's gone. And it's a big time difference, too. And here he comes again onto the outside.
That's a hold.
Knocked out of bounds there about the 38. I'm sorry. Make that the 41.
Gain about 2.
Third down and 8. Gain to make. 2 wide receivers. Now we got some movement there on the offensive line finally.
Yeah, you just said we need a little bit of magic to go our way, and there it is. Wasn't us this time.
Yeah, we've been doing these games for a few years here, and it just seems like if it can happen, it happens against us,
Yep.
Just freak stuff. And
3rd and 10. Thanks to the
we saw that last week with Spring Valley, the ball getting bounced around, the guy catches it.
Yeah.
Just 3 wide receivers this time. Riley drops straight back. He's getting all kinds of time. Finally gets a little bit of pressure, but he rolls out of the pocket and just heaves one downfield to Lazo. And Lazo's going to get his second touchdown of the evening.
Scramble drill.
Good job. Yeah, that was a good job by the quarterback. He stood
Extended
back there
play
for a while and finally got some pressure. He just rolled over here to the left side and heaved it. And Lazo with the ability to get open.
Get down as
as a defensive back, I mean, you may know this better than me. Is it the longer you try to hold somebody, the longer you give that quarterback, the harder it is to.
Yeah. The more time the quarterback has, the more pressure that's going to be on that DB because we're especially in like that situation, kind of a scramble drill. What do your receivers do? If they can't get up and coming to you, they just go right back up the field, and that's what Lazo did right there.
So that increases the lead to 48-7, and we'll take a break. You're listening to live streaming on Video Productions and listening live on the Retro 96.9 WWSA.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
Kickoff here. The second time here in the second half. The first one was a muff punt or muff kick. This time Carter gets the ball as he comes up over the 30, and he's tackled there right at the 30.
Byron Freeman.
That was a good tackle there by Byron Freeman.
Came down the field flying.
They got some good gunners on that South Charleston team.
Disciplined.
Yeah, Carter he's not had any big gains like he had against Spring Valley.
No. They probably watched the film on the game and said, we can't let this kid get outside.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't give him a shot a day to get outside on my team. But he's doing the best with what he's got.
All right, well, let's see what St. Albans can do here on this first possession of the second half. Down by 41 points. Empty backfield is Lilly as he gives the pass out, and that's a little head-to-head combat there. That's to me should be a penalty.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I mean, it's crazy how that's not called. Helmet-to-helmet contact. That's always been a flag, is it not?
Jackson Kimball took one right to the chops, definitely there. He gets right back up, get right back in there.
In college, that's targeting.
Yeah, they would review that and have a chance to kick you out of the game.
Absolutely.
5 wide receivers, empty backfield once again. As Reese drops back, he runs that little cross over to Carter. Carter to 50. He goes back instead of forward, and then he fumbles the football as he goes to the ground. Let's see if they're calling it down on the ground. Yes, the referee's pointing to the ground. It's hard to see from this angle where the ball did come loose, but I was thinking his leg was down. Here's the replay. Yeah, he's definitely down. So nevertheless, giving up ground there, he still gets the first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 for St. Albans.
Get vertical, man. Just get vertical. Get what you can get and go down. I mean,
you got Bass trying to sneak onto the field. Too many players, so he comes right back off. Empty backfield once again, and Reese throws it out to Campbell. Campbell's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. He kind of telegraphed that one. He was looking right at Campbell the whole time.
Yeah, quarterback's eyes taking where the ball's going.
Yeah. Easy play there for the D-back. And they're marking as a loss of 1, so it'll be 2nd and 11. It's like they're playing a little sandlot there, rolling it up in their hand. Here's the play on there. Both running backs back there come out here to the wide side. Low, Carter across the middle. Carter threw it behind him, and Reese gets wrapped up in there, and I hope he's okay there because he got his legs all jambled up inside there of 2 rushers. Then again, college, NFL level, going after that, rolling up on the legs like that may have been a penalty.
Yep.
Guess these kids are not making millions, so we don't have to protect them.
Yeah.
3 here to the short side. Comes to the 4th one down here is James Lowe. An all-out blitz this time as the ball's just thrown up and caught. James Lowe catches the carom.
We were just talking about that, were we not? Ball batted up in the air. St. Albans comes down with it for once.
That was a great job there by the quarterback just to get rid of that ball. It was an all-out blitz, and he just throws it up as high as he can to the sideline there. The ball was tipped by a South Charleston player and then right into James Lowe's hands. And St. Albans will have 1st and 10 just right at the 15-yard line, or maybe the 14-yard line. Lowe, Bass in the backfield with Reese. Ball's given inside to James Lowe as he powers forward for a couple.
We had a little bit of that magic go our way that time, huh?
That'd be nice. Get it the whole game, maybe.
Yeah.
Two running backs, 2 wide receivers. Coming in motion is Carter. This time it's Bass. Bass skips over, but still taken down there. Nice tackle there by number 12, Braden Workman. We've mentioned his name a couple of times tonight with some good tackles.
Yeah.
Very fundamental guy.
Very. I'm pretty sure he's the one that brought Campbell down for the loss right here. A couple of times. Yeah.
Bass tried to jump him, and he wasn't giving it. He got him. Yeah, that was him with the stiff arm. Yeah, I remember that. This time we got 5 wide receivers, 3 at the top, 2 down here. Lily drops, throws across into the end zone, and I can't tell if that ball was tapped by South Charleston, but it goes high over the wide receiver. As we look at the instant replay here.
Yep. It looks like you got barely got a hand on it.
He had his guy. 4th and 9. You can still get a first down. We don't have to score a touchdown here. First down marker sitting at the 5. Reese getting some time as he goes to the end zone. This one's going to be way too deep as he throws that one way out in the back of the end zone. And that'll turn the ball over on downs. I don't know where he was throwing that to, Jackson.
Never had a chance.
Yeah. So it was 7-14 here in the third quarter. It's 48-7. And South Charleston will get their second possession of the second half.
Is that Hall back in the backfield? Yeah.
It's kind of a more of a, not the quick back like Brown. He's just more of a power back.
Yeah, absolutely. Kid's stout. Be nice if we had some.
This time it's Hall again, and this time the quarterback's going to keep it. And here comes Riley as he comes up over the 30 to the 40, and he's going to take this one to the house, down to the 20, the 10, and even Carter can't catch him on that one. Riley just carries the ball around the left side and takes it to the house. It's starting to get easy for South Charleston now.
Yep.
Another one of those quick 2-play drives. It's all 1-play drive in the first half.
Pretty sure the first or their first possession of the second half is only 4 plays. I do believe. Yeah.
So placement's down. The kick is up. And good. As the lead is extended once again to 55-7 in favor of South Charleston. Not a good homecoming night for St. Albans.
Yep.
As we see a lot of people heading out now after that score. Hey, looky there. Well, it's first time tonight that we've tuned into the cheer cam, I do believe. Got the dragon down there. So number 13, Cameron Williamson to kick off.
They just throw out anybody, don't they?
Yeah, just see who can kick. Let's do it. Who wants to kick? May see some of their reserves in, and here comes, and he slips down. I think that was Carter as he tried to make a cut. Goes down to the ground right there about the 45-yard line.
I think that might have been the time where he could have gotten outside.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a hole wide open up the middle, but the gunner was crashing as well. Put a foot in the ground. I mean, get back outside, and he might have had a chance. I tell you, all that motioning that Nikisa's done tonight, will wear you out quick.
Definitely. I mean, he's making laps around everybody.
Yeah.
Comes Bass into the backfield with Lily. Coming in to block, cross the middle, and another drop pass.
That was a laser.
Carter once again. We saw that in the first half. I think that was James Lowe that dropped that first one like that he threw.
Yep. I mean, the ball's there. We just got to catch it. It's been there a couple of times. I mean, it's there. It's got to come up with it.
Looking down on the sideline there, I do see Muhammad on the sideline with a helmet on, but
he was back in the first possession, but
another pass, a little too tall there for Campbell. Nearly picked off there by number 4. It's Mayo cousin on that. Another Elijah.
Yeah, they got a couple of them on there. Yeah. This South Charleston team's young as well. I mean,
yeah, you mentioned you saw a lot of them at the middle school level last year.
Yeah. Majority of their defense is sophomores and freshmen, with 2 juniors and 2 seniors mixed in there.
Reese Lilly rolls out of the pocket, throws a nice pass over there to Carter, but I think Carter stepped out of bounds as soon as he caught it. And that's going to be enough for a first down, so that'll move the chains for St. Albans.
A couple of subs coming in here for South Charleston.
Reese Lilly back, throws over the middle, and nothing there.
I'd like to see him. He had a clean pocket there. Take your time, make the throw.
One of the few times tonight.
Yeah.
This time 3 wide receivers top, 2 at the bottom. Reese Lilly drops back, gets a pass rush, gets the ball loose, and a nice catch. Gets the foot down, looks like it pretty close to the first down marker.
James Lowe. He just gets this away too. Looking at the replay here. Just got it away. Got his feet in.
Yeah, they're still saying third down, so he needs inches for the first. This might be one of those plays. Reese keeps it.
Yeah, I like it.
Got Bass and Lowe in the backfield with him, 2 at the top. Extra offensive lineman in there. Now we got a flag, and we're going to be backed up. Somebody moving.
Killing them.
So we go from inches to 5.5 inches.
Yep.
Got 3 receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. Reese is going to take it this time as he gets the first down up over the 30. He makes a little spin move and then he gets thrown to the ground there about the 26, 27-yard line. South Charleston, when they tackle, they make sure they get tossed to the ground.
They bring some authority with it. 30 seconds here left in the third quarter.
Empty backfield. Probably the last play, unless it's an incomplete pass here of the third quarter. Ball's thrown up. Nice. Oh! Man, we just had so many plays tonight just right off the fingers.
Yep.
That time it was Elijah Bass. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. And our score is South Charleston 55, St. Albans 7. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production and listening live on the Retro 96.9 WWSA.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
All right, back live here at the fourth quarter. Reese Lilly drops back. He throws a floater up. Kimball has it for a touchdown. Nice pass. Kimball gets open and catches the football and gets into the end zone. And something good to start the fourth quarter. One play.
Be a running clock fourth quarter.
So set up for the extra point.
Going for 2.
Two running backs, Carter in motion. Here comes Carter, and it's going to be a fake pitch to Carter, kept by Reese Lilly, and he carries a defender into the end zone, and that'll be a 2-point conversion by St. Albans. So that makes the score 55-15 in favor of the South Charleston Black Eagles. South Charleston maybe now go with the reserves here the last 10 minutes since it's a running clock. I think get your team in there or reserves in for one possession maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you would think, but
just remember, St. Albans won't be down for years, every year. So
yeah.
Looking at the upcoming schedule, St. Albans next week travels down to Lincoln County. Do you believe?
Yep.
On the 10-17.
Then we're off a week and back here.
For the last home game of the year, and we got a couple Logan County teams coming in. There's that pooch punt that you don't like. This time it gets loose. And South Charleston gets on it. I think that was maybe Lazo.
Yep.
Got Logan and Chapmanville part of that double team. Logan County, one home, one away.
Chapmanville was pretty tough this year.
Both teams, I think both are undefeated.
Yeah. I knew Chapmanville was having a pretty decent year. Both those teams struggled a lot last year.
Yeah.
Turned it around this year.
Yeah, Logan, not known for their football. You
Yeah.
know, that's always been a basketball, baseball school.
Absolutely.
And a new quarterback in there is number 7.
Landon Workman.
Yeah, he carries the ball for about 5 yards.
It's a good kid.
He lived down in Logan in the 90s, and, man, they had some great basketball teams down there.
Yeah.
So, and the star of the show tonight, Katie Bowman, coming into the studio here.
She turned that down quick.
She turned it down. Congratulations. She
all there with the run.
Homecoming queen.
Ew.
I guess she'll be back next year to present the new homecoming queen.
Ew.
And carry for the first down for South Charleston. South Charleston slow and things way down now. The running back now is Damian Cheney, number 21.
Oh, that is.
I think.
Yeah, it is Cheney. He's been in there a couple of times. We might have.
So he makes a good carry there as he carries the ball down to the 25-yard line. And we got a timeout by St. Albans. I don't know what Coach Stotts would need to talk about. But he is. So, as we were talking about the schedule, Lincoln County struggling this year.
Yeah.
That was a victory we had last year. We beat South Charleston last year, and we beat Riverside for the 3 wins. Well, we got blown out by Riverside. We got blown out by South Charleston. So
hopefully we don't make it 3 for 3.
we got Lincoln County, and you know, like you said, I mean, we got Logan and Chapmanville both undefeated so far in the season. I don't know what they're doing tonight, but you know, I mean,
Chapmanville won 55-0 over Man, and Logan may have the weekend or Friday off. That Logan is beating Scott 21-0 in the 4th quarter.
So good chance that both of those teams, unless they play each other, will be undefeated when we play them. So I mean, schedule just doesn't set up, you know, for a lot of victories anyway. Because you know, you're playing a tough schedule. More of an I formation now with the H back is South Charleston. And the ball is given up top and just nailed behind the line of scrimmage. And that was Cheney once again. He comes out of the game, replaced there by Caden Thomas, number 23 into the game. Probably seen a few of these boys on the baseball field too.
Yeah. Lazar's a pretty good baseball player too. Landon, the quarterback, he played for me out at Hayes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's St. Albans kid. Phenomenal kid, respectful. Really good athlete.
False start. And a freshman, so Donnie Mays will have him for 4 years.
Yep.
So we look around, we see St. Albans quarterbacks. See a lot of St. Albans players around the county.
Yeah.
At every position. And here comes the inside handoff again is Thomas. Thomas powers forward. I'm thinking you were talking about, I was talking to the South Charleston coach. I do think that, you know, he wants to maybe be a one sport kid.
Yeah.
He said he's still up in the air, but, you know, I mean, I hate to see that because I think kids need to play multiple sports.
Yeah. keep them busy. I mean, play on multiples.
And here comes the carry. And, tackle shy of the end zone is number 23, Caden Thomas.
McKees with the big hit right there. Yeah. Big hit.
And we got a false start again on South Charleston. As that clock keeps moving here at 4:36. Now for St. Albans, we just regroup and come back next week at Lincoln County.
Yep.
And and here comes Thomas again, and he's getting into the end zone this time to add one more for the evening for South Charleston. As they
untouched.
Power forward once again. Nothing that I saw last week on the film against Hoover that I would have saw this happening this evening.
Yeah.
I thought that a much closer game.
I don't think anybody had this being as bad as it is.
And the kick is up and good.
I mean, but this South Charleston team played
Capital.
Pretty
Yeah.
tough. I mean, there for a long time, they were in it.
Yeah, it's just 62-15, our score. And 3:06 as the clock keeps winding. So this will probably be the last possession of the game. If they get it off here in the next 3 minutes. Kind of a cool evening. We're starting to get into this October weather here this evening. See who the kicker is this time.
They're bringing out Bumpus for this one.
Yeah.
A couple different place kickers.
Let's have the soccer team. Just give them all a chance, maybe. Huh?
Yeah. That's a big.
This kid's got, he's got a leg. This James Lowe, and he's going to be tackled just up over the 20. 210. Comes Reese onto the field. Reese Lilly, a senior here at St. Albans, so he's playing his last few games here. He's got one more home game left.
Be senior night.
And St. Albans will start looking for a new quarterback here in a few weeks. For the next season.
Yep.
Reese has 5 wide receivers. Throws it up. Just out of the reach of Kimball. Kimball scored 1 touchdown tonight on a pass.
That's a hard throw to make. You're trying to throw outside the numbers on the far side of the field. That's a tough throw to make. Even if you do have a strong arm, it's tough. In the final minute here. I'd like to see him punch one more in. Take a shot right here.
Yeah. Lilly drops, throws it up and caught by Carter. Carter breaks a tackle there at the 41, but quickly brought back down by number 21, Damian Cheney. So him on that last possession on the offensive side carry a good carry. So they get the first down with 19 seconds. This may be the last play of the game. Willie draws back. Here comes the pass rush. He gets it off. He just throws it up, and that ball's going to be picked off. And that'll be it. As the clock will run out, and Lazo.
He had himself a game.
Yeah, he did. And, again, he's just a freshman, so he's got a few years to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. You'll see him play in college somewhere someday.
Yeah, he probably will. He has a lot of upside. So anyway, that's our final here tonight, 62-15. We'll take our commercial break, come back, wrap this up, get you set up for our next broadcast. You're watching live streaming coverage on video production and listening live on the Retro 96.9 WWSA.
I got to be up at
Why choose Thornhill Auto Group?
It starts with selection.
10 quality brands.
All from a name you've trusted for years.
Plus, a great selection of pre-owned.
And don't forget, practically every vehicle we sell comes with Thornhill's Value Plus warranty.
It's coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy
at Thornhill Auto Group.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Hey, grab me one too.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Back live at Crawford Field. It's homecoming here, or was homecoming, I guess past tense. Big dance tomorrow, the homecoming dance. So at least the students will get
at least a little bit of excitement.
A little have fun, maybe, you know, at the school dance. But South Charleston tonight, it's just all South Charleston.
Came in with some authority.
I mean, they just laid the wood, 62-15, and man, I tell you, I didn't see this. I really didn't. I've only seen South Charleston play once, but you mentioned the Capital game and how well they played against Capital, and they beat Ripley in the last minute. And you know, Ripley was, I think, a lot of people thought they were a playoff team, which they still may be, you know, toward the end of the season. But they get that victory there, and that was their only victory in the season. And then last week I said I watched that game, and I just didn't, I saw a lot of potential. I mean, like you said, they got Malcolm Brown and stuff that's just fast. And,
Yeah.
But
That kid will keep them in a lot of games.
yeah, and I maybe winning, South Charleston winning, but 62-15, I didn't see that. I didn't expect that. So congratulations to the South Charleston Black Eagles and their coaching staff, Donnie Mays. We saw him last year here with Hurricane, and he did pretty much the same thing, run. And so we know Donnie can coach, and, we know that Donnie, he gets the young players, he'll get the victories there. So, I'm sure that, him and Coach Stotts go long back. And so, I think that 62 points, I don't think Stotts will be upset, that he run the score up or anything like that. So
I think even most of the plays you couldn't control if they wanted to score or not because it just open wide open, take off.
And we mentioned now we see Coach Stotts out there hugging some of the South Charleston players, I think, out there. So, good sportsmanship on the part of Coach Stotts out there with the South Charleston players. But as far as, we just got to move on. And next week's challenge is the Lincoln County team, and that game will be down in Hamlin. And, it's a road game, and we know that last year that Lincoln County came in here and gave us everything that we can handle, even though we got the victory last year.
They're going to do the same thing. They're winless as well.
Yeah.
They want that first win just as bad as we do. If we come in and shoot ourselves in the foot, it's not going to be a game.
And you mentioned earlier they were getting blown out by Nitro tonight. So, we'll probably know a little bit more about them later in the week, too, as we know the message boards from Nitro always likes to post all their great victories and all the great things they do over there. So, but not our night, even though it was homecoming, a good crowd here tonight, and just not our year. I mean, it happens, and unfortunately, it's happened for a few years. But we'll get things rebuilt here and get back into the winning things again. But not tonight. And next telecast, we will be a few weeks out. Actually, we got the Lincoln County road game next week.
Bye week following.
And then a bye week, and then we're back here on Halloween, I do believe.
Yep.
And it's also the Mountain State Derby. I know you're not a soccer player. The Marshall Thundering Herd and the West Virginia Mountaineers play the Mountain State Derby, and that'll be also on Halloween night. So that'll be a good night. I don't know if you're superstitious or anything about magic. Maybe we can bring some magic over the field, and
that'd be pretty wicked, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and get the victory over Logan, and get things. Victory over Lincoln, and Lincoln, get Logan.
End the season on a good note.
Yeah, travel our final game to Chapmanville. So that'll wrap it up for us here tonight as the crowd clears out of here rather quickly here this evening. And like you said, it's rather cool out there, so no one's going to stick around very long after getting beat 62-15. So that'll be it for tonight for Jackson and me and Josh out there on the producer, and Chris Reed came in to fill in for Riggs, came in to help out there while Josh went down to help out or be part of halftime and the festivities, his daughter being crowned the queen of the homecoming. So congratulations to Katie and Josh. Congratulations. And then our camera crew is the St. Albans Media Group, and Jill on stats, and Jackson and Kaylee doing the pregame here this evening too. So for all of us, thanks to St. Albans High School, you're watching live streaming on Video Productions and streaming live on 96.9 WWSA.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and oh, the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So you're ready to get started on that home remodel? Then America's #1 exterior remodeler is here to help. For over 19 years, Window World of Beckley has helped homeowners in our area take care of their greatest investment. We make it easy to remodel your home with special financing options and convenient monthly payments. Because we are locally owned and operated, you can expect the best in customer service. We're excited to see what you have in mind. We look forward to helping you create the home of your dreams.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.